Have you ever wondered how technology works? Not just your phone or laptop, but deeper magic that makes it happen. Well, today you are going to learn it all by drawing. Yes, we'll go from beginner to university level tech in just 25 minutes, step by step, sketch by sketch. Grab paper, a pen, and your curiosity, and let's dive into the world of technology through drawing. The chapter 1 of today will be hardware and software. Let's begin with the basics. Technology starts with computers, but what's inside a computer? Let's draw it. Okay, there is a monitor output, keyboard and mouse input, CPU box, processor, hard drive symbol, storage, and explain of this is that hardware is everything you can touch, the physical parts. Software is the code that gives them instructions. Without software, the hardware is like a body with no brain. The visual labels are input, process, storage, and output. Pop-up info box is that there is based on Khan Academy and Code Point or AORH curriculum, and the chapter 2 is how the internet works. Well, now let's see how a web page travels across the globe to reach your device. Well, let's draw how the internet works. Draw along phone, router, cloud server, back to phone, routes, equal data packet. The internet breaks your messages into packets, like digital postcards. Each packet has an IP address, which helps it find the destination. A server is like digital waiter. It gives you what you request. Terms of script are IP address, packet, client, server, TCP, and IP. The source of this is Mozilla Internet Health, how stuff works. Well, now let's dive into chapter number 3 of today, coding and logic. Well, it's time to draw how computers think. Let's understand coding by drawing a simple program right now. Okay, if let's make a easy example. Okay, start if temperature is below 20 and you put a door heater on, it will end being the temperature more, and we will add a loop for repeat. And explaining is that an algorithm it's like a receive a list of steps. Yeah, and you may think, oh, so ChatGPT well, with algorithms, so the code inside of it is like a list of steps of how can ChatGPT can find the best options to make the best answer to our request with a list of steps. Well, the answer is yes. Actually, it looks like this: ChatGPT inside, and if else decisions let computers choose what to do. Loops let them into repeated actions. So that's how ChatGPT programs usually those use algorithms works. And the bonus is that and or logic gate icons are for deeper learners. And the sources of these things that I am saying are CodePoint or RG, Tinker, and Scratch. That Scratch, the application that you used to make your little games when you were a kid, or now, well, that, yes. So let's see the next chapter of the class of technology through drawing. Okay, binary and logic gates. Okay, what language do computers actually speak? Okay, and you may be questioning yourself, how can computers detail it work? Okay, just one S and okay, listen. Okay, light bulbs on is equal 1 and off is equal 0. The logic gates and or not. Okay, and you may think, what does light bulbs need to be here? Okay, why are they here? Okay, explaining is simple. Computers are use binary codes. A binary code, like it says its name, is a B. The B is like 2 in Latin, so if B is 2, binary is the numbers. Okay, so it just has to stay on and off, because on is 1, off is 0. So if your computer use binary, well, all computers use binary. Okay, because of because of the fact that computers use binary codes, logic gates that are and or or not, are tiny electrical circuits that makes decisions, and the real world analogy could be that could be switches and light bulbs because of binary code is only working with two numbers, 0 and 1. 0 is off and 1 is on. It can be analogically exemplified with light bulbs, only on or off. If you have a stay on the middle, it can be on and off. It can be orange because of the of the light bulbs in the street, right? Well, not very funny, but it can be also with switches, and the sources of this is Geek for Geeks, and that's all. And chapter number 5, AI and machine learning. Okay, like I said, like I was cooking before. Okay, let's start with the future. Well, you may know that AI is the future of technology right now. Well, not future. I think it's I will consider like some important thing that can be very few like worldly, because AI isn't perfect and it will never be perfect as it is. It can be very close to perfection, but as is this at its same nature, it wouldn't be because of how it works. So it's like you discover something that when you discover it, you know that it won't be never be perfect, but you're continuously improving that curiosity that have you learned that you also know that it wouldn't be worldly to society, but you just only engage it because of your ego, and that's all. Like that, I can say that it can be it's like that helpful the AI for me. So I don't say that it's bad. Well, it's actually bad if you use it bad, but the human is like that. We often are like very weak for learn for ourselves, so that's why mostly it's bad. Okay, we like I am drawing right now brain with years. The input will be the image equals a brain, and the output prediction, and AI learns for data. Yeah, AI needs to download lots of data, and that's why ChatGPT needs to be updated for new data. Due to the data, it can search what info could be helpful to your request, and neural also it's at the same time it verifies to be very finite. A neural network is like a digital brain. You just visit on examples, just like you learn to ride a bike, and can be example with raw layers input equals hidden layers equal output, and the resources are Google AI experiments, MIT AI education, and the chapter 6 is smart devices. Okay, let's connect everything literally. Welcome to the Internet of Things. Yeah, you will say you're redundant. Well, maybe a bit, but it's only just for fun. Well, not for fun, because for remember, this will be quickly, so don't worry. Okay, now I'm drawing a house with smart devices, bulb, lock, thermostat, and phone controls, then by cloud. And the explanation is the LOT means regular objects like fridges and lights stuck to each other line, and sensors collect info, actuators act on it. And the key terms here are sensor, actuator, cloud, automation, and the source of this is IBM LOT block and Cisco Networking Academy. Okay, next chapter to do this quickly and funnier. Okay, systems and feedback loops. Okay, you may think, what the hell is a feedback loops? Well, like recommendation in loop. Okay, alt touch is part of a system, so let's draw a feedback loop right now. Okay, what the hell is it? Well, it could be like this: input is going to be process, then output, then feedback, then adjust. Like it's AI, likes the AI to put the best answer for your request or your question or everything you put to your ChatGPT. And the example of this will be a smart fridge senses temperature, calls accordingly as you order to have that temperature. An explanation will be simple, only verify with your same adjustments that you made when you were making that program. The explanation could be systems adjust themselves. That's how autopilot works, or even your body when you get cold. As I said before, the visual tips will be show thermostat like I do it now, plus a sensor combo, adjusting heater, and the sources are MIT OCW systems. IBM Engineering Systems. Last chapter, tech careers. Okay, now that you are around all this, well, where could it take you? Where could it take you? Let's route technological careers. Okay, now I want to help you now, so to know about your future if you like this topic as I. But I hope you like this better because personally I wouldn't like to have a tech career because it's very demanding and now this day. But if you love it very much, nothing is possible. In my opinion, you just need to be loving the things that you're doing to reach your goals. And if you don't reach your goal, well, at least you will be happy all your life that you never have something to do better. So be calm, please. The life is much easier than you think. Only just do what you like every day, and that's all. And be keeping loving what you're doing, and the successful will fall for you because you love all what you do. If you love what you do, it doesn't mean you need to doesn't work hard. You need to work hard, but if you love it, it wouldn't have so much change. And so that's all. Okay. And the first one is data scientist. There is the information. The second one I will like recommend you is now these days cybersecurity expert. You may think, yeah, but AIs can be more expert than me easily in cybersecurity. Why you don't make use an AI that can replace me? Well, AI was created by humans, and cybersecurity also was made by humans. So that could attack and erase a very good defense of cybersecurity made by humans or AI. Only a human or a very good AI, but that AI is made by a human as well, so it wouldn't be so. And if you think about ChatGPT made my cyber attack, but the GPT was made by a human, so it doesn't matter. All was made by a human. Okay, and the last one, so it's like to say soccer is ruined because I can do AI videos to entertain myself watching soccer, but it obviously won't be as well than the skills of those players in AI or that robot or those robots as us, the humans, those created football and created those AIs to entertain ourselves. Those are playing soccer, football. So it could be like that if you don't want to be a cybersecurity expert career because of AI. You are dumb as hell because of the things I said. For example, with soccer, it's the same thing. It won't be the same. Humans will always be better than AIs in that part of soccer. Okay, and lastly, AI researcher, or at least don't AIs won't be better than us in 100 years or at least 50 years. So because okay, the explanation is that tech needs artists, like I said, thinkers, builders, and protectors. Like mathematics can be replaced with AI. AI can be creative. AI can think only with it had been found before. So like you put a person with zero creativity but with a lot of good memory to think in one thing that no one have think before, and it's going to be like a mix of things, of everything, or simply that person copy or trash and that's all. And you can enter tech from anywhere, even starting today. You only need your cell phone or your PC or even your laptop, and that's all. And that's all. And the sources are BLS .gov and code.org and career sources, and that's all. Well, for end, let's wrap it up. Here's your final challenge for today. Draw a technology map that includes everything you have learned. Okay, the challenge is draw unit center branches like hardware, software, internet coding, AI, LOT, systems, careers. And if you want, take the quiz in description if you have learned. Well, it's not if you want. You need to take the quiz of description and upload your final drawing in the Google form to earn a certification, and that's all. And there is a Kahoot quizzes as well, and many Google Drive classes in the description below, and that's all. I hope you have a very good day, and see you later. Bye.